It's so bright out here, man. I gotta wear shades. And it's a balmy 9 degrees, I do believe. Also, I want to try to make this quick because you know what? I love to babble and I usually get over 10 minutes. So, I want to talk about fear, the illusion of fear, right? So, when people say that they're scared of something, like let's say they're scared of bugs, I'm not. There's the illusion of fear. Like, why are you afraid of this bug, right? Are you afraid of because he's gonna have scratchy legs, or he might bite you, or you perceive it as a fear, but in all actualization, it is just a bodily response to something on your skin, right? So you associate it with the illusion of fear. Let's do another one of people that are afraid of driving. What are you afraid of doing? Are you afraid of the act of driving? But think of the experiences driving could show you and help you go and do, and then the many abilities that you could learn from driving, and the different kinds of driving, the different kinds of vehicles. What is it that makes you inherently afraid? Is it the crashing? The possibility of you not being alive? There's so many things that are perceived as fear and being afraid of, but when it's just a genetic response of I don't want to die. Okay, back to my thought. Because all of our perception of fears are different. I honestly believe everybody is so diverse and different with different ideas and speculations and foresight, and the fact that there are people who program their children and the next generation to think the same way they do is unrealistic. That you feel that you should have your children have the same values that you, but they don't, because we were all made different and all with the ability to do different things and see different things and perceive different things to accomplish different things, right? So why are we going to hammer our children out to be the same exact way we are? Back to fear, though. I want to talk about the biggest fear of... I feel like some people have the biggest fear, and especially at the midlife age of starting over, right? There's so many people that I've met at my age that don't want to start over. They got what they got, and they'll do whatever they can to keep what they got. I'm not quite sure about that in all respect. No, this isn't applying to people that I know or anything like that. Like, she's talking about me. No, I've met, I've seen, I've observed. That's what I do. I'm an observer. I observe everything. I'm an introvert. I observe. And then when I like you, then I'm extremely friendly and annoying and over talkative. Right? Back to the fear thing. Fearing starting over in a path that nobody else has taken, because you are the one to not have to carry the values of your parents. That doesn't mean we're without values. You honor your father and your mother because you honor the values in your family in that respect, but you don't have to have the same as they have. You can make and build your own. The ideology that religion has caused us to believe that we have to honor our parents in that respect, that we have to hold those same traditions and perceptions of the world, and also through fear. Everybody feels they should have money saved up before they go, or if you're a victim of something, you should play the victim and start at this part, or you can't do your own path because that's so much different than all the rest. Well, you know, because as God has told us, we are not to fear. So when you start sitting back and you're wondering, what is it that I should fear then? I don't fear the bug. I don't fear what people are going to say about me. I don't fear the ideas of me saying something wrong, because I already hold accountability for the things that I'm going to say, or the things that I have said. Whether they're in emotions or any of that, that means I don't have to worry about or keep that shit locked in my head, or the fear of somebody perceiving me in a different light, because everybody's going to perceive me differently. Everybody's going to perceive you differently. Your path is going to be shown to you differently. You're going to perceive it differently, and you're going to go forth without that fear, because you have learned that you don't have to have the same values and perceptions as everyone else. The idea of going on into a new chapter where you have no idea, it's without fear then. Because in the 3D world, what are you to fear then? What are you to fear here? And then you fear the thought of not making it. But there's no fear. You're always going to make it. You're always going to make it. The way will present itself through the no fear. Through no fear, the way will present itself. That sounds pretty good. Fear not, for I am with you. Amazing how he has created us. And the love that he gives us each day. Be grateful and go without fear. Health, wealth, and abundance.